You are live. Hey, how's it going, you guys? Welcome. Just a few minutes here. Let me show I'm everywhere. I'm trying to be here. Get the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. It is noon Saturday. Hopefully, you guys are having a beautiful day so far. I'm just gonna, if you're just jumping in here, you might want to fast forward through this part. I'm just trying to really get live on all areas that I'm trying to be here today. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. Hope you have some amazing plans. Yeah, I want to try to sneak in a little frick here. Always trying to become a better speaker, a better coach, and I want to do that with you guys today. So hopefully you're having a great day. I would love to share maybe where you're from, maybe some plans you have going on today, maybe some ways you're looking to kind of just get better, right? On this Saturday, we can still pick Saturday. It can be that day we get better. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys a framework today. We're going to talk about, saying yes without fear. I'm going to give you a nice little framework that I want to share with you guys. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. I'm trying to get things set up here. Just trying to get things set up. So you might want to fast forward. If you're just jumping in on here, fast forward through this part. I'm just glad you're here. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's a beautiful Saturday. Time to watch some football. Texas football. I'm a big fan. What games you guys getting into today? I just want to kind of hang out with you guys Saturday. Maybe give you guys a little framework, add a little bit of mindset on your Saturday, because yes, you can get better on a Saturday here, friends. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. My name is Sam. Excuse me. I'm a trainer here in the Round Rock area, Texas. Outdoor group fitness trainer, nutrition coach, and coach, life coach, speaker, fun. Hey, I'm also in a community that I would love to share with you. It's called the Self-Love Strong Community. We're not only moving positively, we're moving powerfully, and we're moving purposefully towards a higher sense of self-love. So I'd love for you to be a part of that community as well. But hey, hopefully you're having a great weekend so far. This is Saturday, 28th day of this month. This month is coming to a close. How are you feeling so far? How are you feeling so far this month when it comes to your goals, your dreams? Are you moving forward without fear or doubt? And today, that's what we're going to kind of talk about. We're going to talk about moving forward without fear, moving forward without doubt, but moving forward simply when we can say yes to our goals. I want to talk about that this year so far. Have you said yes to your goal? Are you saying yes to your dreams? Are you simply saying yes to those things that you're looking to achieve this year? I think and really when it comes to maybe you're like, I said yes at the beginning of this year. I wrote them down. I wrote down that, hey, I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to achieve that this will be the year. This changes. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your wealth. Maybe it's just simply your relationship. You maybe set that goal at the beginning of the year. So you said yes to yourself. I want to say that again. Maybe you started off this year, you set the goal at the beginning of the year and you thought you said yes there. I really want to talk about how really saying yes comes down to the work you're putting in. Because I had to think about that myself. I was wondering why every year I was setting a goal, getting the same results, and nothing was. And who here is tired of setting that same goal every year, right? Maybe you've had the same goal for the past 4 years. Like me, I feel like I've had the same goal forever. And I was wondering why things weren't changing, because I was setting the intention at the beginning of the year. I was starting the year off strong. I felt like I was holding on to the goal year round. But I realized that I really wasn't saying yes to my goal. And I wasn't saying yes to the goal by the actions I was making, by the decisions I was making, by the steps I was taking. And so that's kind of what we're going to cover today. And we're going to go right into our framework, which our framework is yes. Y-E-S framework. I don't know if I had this thing mirrored. I hope this might come in backwards. But yeah, it's going to be backwards. It's backwards. So I'm just going to give you guys our framework. We're going to start off with yes. Why? We're going to start off with the why of our yes framework today. And why stands for yesterday. Why stands for yesterday. Because I realized when it came to saying yes to my goal without fear or doubt, it was really, I was letting yesterday take the power from today. I want to say that again. I was letting yesterday's failures, yesterday's fears, yesterday's shortcomings hold me back from the power of this day, the power of this moment, the power that I had to change the course of my life. I was living in the past, but other people's past limitations for me, so that I was never really entering the day with the possibilities of the future, the power of the moment. And I want to say that your past doesn't have to define you. You can move forward without fear and doubt for the future. Because I found myself living with all the societal expectations of me, my past mistakes in school. I was in special education classes all my life. So when it came to really seeking success for myself, I was letting other people's titles for me. I was letting past mistakes hold me back. I was letting fear and doubt of just the possibilities of being successful, or thinking my self-worth, I wasn't worthy enough to really be successful because I'm not where other people are. But I realized that the power of each day, the power of showing up, the power of doing the work is what really changed my mindset. It was realizing the gift of the moment and the power of each day, and no longer letting my past hold me back. Letting yesterday be yesterday and today be the first day of my future. The first day that I keep pushing forward. The first day that I see the possibilities, but realizing the power of this day. This can be that day to no longer let yesterday's mistakes hold you back. I think that's the power of how we move forward, is using the power of this moment to propel you forward towards the future. Now, how can we use the power of this moment to push us towards the future? But it's saying yes today. It's our first framework, is not letting, why stands for yesterday. No longer letting yesterday's past mistakes, but saying yes to your future. Now, how can we say yes to our future, Sam? Because now I know what I want to do, but how do we say yes to our future? By the actions you take. Now that we know our goal, are you taking proper actions to get you there? I want to say that again. Are you taking the proper actions to get you to where you want to be in life? No longer looking at yesterday, realizing that yesterday's mistakes don't have to be tomorrow's mistakes. But the power of today is that things can change, and you can show up differently. You can show up wiser. You can show up stronger. You can show up knowing that it's possible. I think that's so powerful. So now I want to go into our next framework, which is E, because we now, why is yesterday. No longer letting yesterday's mistakes, no longer yesterday's limitations, no longer letting yesterday's fears hold us back into the power of this moment to prep our future. We're going to go into E. E stands for energy. Now, I get it. We're going to need energy to get us there. Now, what actions are energy drainers and what actions are energy gainers? And the thing, as I realized that I had to establish, if I'm going to say yes to myself, I'm going to have to take care of myself. And I'm going to have to pick what's best for myself. And that becomes really hard as a parent or a business owner or somebody who's kind of dependent on other people. But I realized that I had to take care of myself. It's talking about energy drain versus gain. And I want you to think about some of the actions you're taking. I heard about many people talking about delegating some things that you can no longer get off your plate. Maybe you feel overwhelmed. Maybe you feel like you have to carry all the burdens. But there's simply some things that maybe you could simply ask help for. Maybe you could delegate. But it's really time to protect your energy. Maybe it's that person that when you get around them, they're just always bringing you negativity. Maybe they're just not really, there's someone you almost like your body kind of tends to pull itself closer instead of relaxing around. Your body's a great indicator of if it's an energy drain or an energy gain. You've always had those. I know we've all had those days where we come into a session like just physically and mentally drained, right? And those are the things that even maybe it may be your job. Can we can we add more energy gains? Because there's some of those things that you just can't avoid. That's going to be an energy drain. But now it's talking about what are the things that give you more energy? What are the things that make you come alive? What are the things that add to your energy banks? Whether it be more rest, whether it be more meditation, whether it be more mindfulness, whether it just be just eating better. But when we start to focus on the energy gains and we start to remove the energy drains, we start to have the more energy we need to success. I think we're just hoping to have the energy along the way, hoping to get more rest. But I realize that even if you're eating right, if you're just in a stressful situation where it's draining your energy and you're coming into the things that you like with less energy, they almost become not enjoyable anymore, right? When you're just exhausted, even the things that you enjoy the most, even when you're exhausted mentally and physically, aren't even as exciting. You have the energy to bring your best, to show up better or stronger, and really showing up for yourself. So that's what E is going to stand for. E is standing for energy. Can you identify the energy drains and the energy gains in your life? And how can we get rid of the drains? And how can we add more energy gains? And that's a great key because I realized that there were so many things in my life that I was saying yes to that were energy drains. I realized I was saying yes to things that weren't gaining energy, but they were draining my energy because of societal expectations, because of someone else's idea of responsibility, because of something maybe somebody simply didn't want to do. So they put it on you and you decided to say yes to it. So you can say no. You can say yes to yourself. You can say yes to your goals by protecting your energy and setting yourself to have the energy you need to succeed. And now we're going to go into our final letter of our framework is the S. Is because simply we can look forward towards the future without fear and doubt. We can have the energy we need to succeed. But if we simply don't start, nothing changes. I want you to hear that again to really let that sink in. If you're looking for change in your life, you're going to have to start. And you may be sitting here, Sam, I've already started. But just because it's common sense doesn't mean it's common practice. Maybe you found yourself like me many times in analysis paralysis, looking to make sure I did it perfectly. So perfect that I didn't even start. So perfect that I didn't think it was possible. So perfect that I was afraid. Afraid of what people would think. Afraid of what it required of me. Afraid of what I would have to do. But I realized if I really wanted things to change, I was going to have to start. And I want to say that to you today. If you want things to change, you're going to have to start. You might have to start scared. You might have to start unsure. You might have to start unconfident. You might have to just start. But that's where the power lies. The power lies with you starting. The power lies with you taking that action to change your life. Maybe you think the only way to start is if somebody else gets me there. Maybe you're looking outside of yourself, but realize that power is yours. The power to start is by your choices, by your actions, by the decisions you make, the actions you take, and the steps you make. And today can be that day. Today can be the day you start. Maybe you're thinking it has to be big, but it's the little things that lead to big changes. I want you to hear that again. When it comes to change, it's the little things that make big changes. It's the little things that lead to growth. It's the little things that make you better, stronger, you. So I'm thankful for this opportunity to speak with you. And I hope you lean in to commit to this. Commit to saying yes to your goals. Commit to saying yes to your dreams. Commit to saying yes to the possibilities. No longer letting yesterday's past hold you back. No longer letting the inner drainers. No longer saying yes to energy drainers, but saying yes to energy gainers. But simply saying yes to change starts with you. Take care.